go. Ooh.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton drives in, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
The assist.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Back to Halliburton. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And the Pelicans with the possession. To the paint. For the 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
3 points.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
Now here's Hield coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's Mathurin, covered by Johnson. Johnson with the block. Williamson finds Johnson. Ingram outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. And the basket by Johnson.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that one drops. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nora. Here's Mathurin, covered by Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. It's a very good look and converts.
And typically rookies can have trouble with that mid-range jumper. Not Mathurin. He has a great feel in that area.
Williamson right side. The turnaround jumper. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. Hield outside. Shoots over Ingram. Hield can't hit.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Mora can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ingram against Hield. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got his second bucket. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
McCollum kicks to Johnson. Here's Valanciunas. The shooting foul. One is on Hield.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the basket by Johnson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Hield. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Mathurin missing. Williamson looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. But we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason. So how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Now here's Hield. Aston Moore. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all around really good.
Hield can't hit.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Ingram. That's 10 points for Johnson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's the pass to Mathurin. Now Hield. He's covered by Ingram. Hield outside. Passes to Mathurin. A three-pointer, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. McCollum against McConnell. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now, Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum is out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
McCollum outside. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Puts it up. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Mathurin. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. No coverage that time. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. And good that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. And, guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had a outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
He gets that one. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Timeout called the Pacers. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Johnson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And he sinks the second. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Halliburton passes to Hield. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Valanciunas, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Mathurin. Plenty of space. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Down low, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's 15 points for Johnson.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Here's Nwora. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's McCollum. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Indiana moving the ball around. Nwora, the pass to Mathurin. That one falls. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now the pass to Williamson. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Halliburton passes to Hield. Passes it to Nwora. The tray. And Indiana, another 3.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got 17 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
They are excellent. Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Halliburton against McCollum. Back to Halliburton. Tries from 10, and again it's Indiana converting.
You have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. Dishes to Johnson. It's 2-on-1. Here's Hield, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to...
Inside, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Assisted by
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Well, once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
Hield outside. Outside Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Poked away. It's stolen by Valanciunas. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Johnson. Good D by Williamson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Bounce pass, Halliburton. In the corner, it's Hield. Fires from deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. The pass to McCollum. He dishes it to Williamson. The feed now to Johnson. Kicks it out to McCollum. To the inside. Williamson trying to free himself up. Ingram against Hield. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Norrell. Guarded by Valanciunas. And he gets it back.
Yeah, easy call.
Johnson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Pacers.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So both teams making some changes here. And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
It's deflected. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Nesmith. That three off the mark. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 9-1 run. And the dunk by Williamson.
Assistant.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nesmith, the pass to Turner. He feeds it to Hield. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Williamson dishes to Johnson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For New Orleans, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
The Pacers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. McConnell with it. 8 points for him. Into the lane. Smith trying to break loose. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 10.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Johnson can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for McConnell. 1:41 left in the first half. McCollum kicks to Nance. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
McCollum against McConnell. Pass to Smith. Back to McConnell. Over McCollum. A shot by McConnell, no good. New Orleans gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Murphy. Neesmith can't get it to go. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Murphy. Nance outside. New Orleans moving it around. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
The first one falls. So it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
For your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Then there's Buddy Hield, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Nora in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Pacers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got the first field goal of the second half for Indiana. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Johnson kicks to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Mathurin. Second shot opportunity. Johnson with the block.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. To the paint. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
It's stolen by Johnson. Nora, the pass to Mathurin. The pass to Nora. Halliburton outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Passes it to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Hield outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Hield's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Inside. Here's Mathurin. Down low, Nwora. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 8.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time.
He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Here's Johnson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Free throw no good for Johnson. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his 2nd season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Indiana moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Ingram finds Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Healed outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Halliburton against McCollum. And he comes up with the deuce. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Now here's McCollum. Shoots. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Hield. Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Johnson. Halliburton kicks to Turner. On the wing, Hield. And there's the pass to Mathurin. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Johnson, good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Ingram against Hield. Halliburton up top. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Johnson outside. Kicks it out to McCollum.
Decorum, you're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
So for New Orleans right now, the forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Roaming the paint. And 2 shots coming up in the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. He kicks to McCollum. Johnson down low. He's covered by McConnell. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Pacers making a switch here. And that one falls for Johnson. And so here is Indiana. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Mathurin. Here's Nora, covered by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. And Williamson throws it down.
This is Williamson's game. He's a scorer, and he knows his team relies on him to do it.
Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Mathurin, and taken away by Johnson. Here's McCollum. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Assist goes to
Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. And another great look at the 2K drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
The pass to Mathurin. Here's Hield, and he gets it to go from the corner. Hield's got 11 points here in just the second half. New Orleans gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 to shoot. Back to Valanciunas. New Orleans needs to get off a shot, and that one is good. Johnson's got 41.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
To the wing right side. From outside the arc, Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 28. 1:43 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And then for New Orleans, Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for McCollum. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by McConnell. Johnson double-teamed. Ingram kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Johnson. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Johnson's got 43 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Hill. Passes it to Tice. Here's Duarte. Charity stripe shot. No good. Now Marshall kicks it to Jones. Pass to Ingram over Hill, and Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
McConnell passes to Hill. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Love the distribution from George Hill. Listen, we know he is such a heady player who knows where to put the pass.
Here's Johnson. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Johnson. McConnell scanning the floor. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.